So my Thredup box should be here. So in the past I've gotten 3 boxes and I've always been able to sell scarves and make my $22 back plus some on top. But this time I don't intend on selling. I just don't have the time to do that. So most of the scarves I got, they don't have any label on them, so I don't know the exact fabric composition. Plus the scarves are just so much lower quality compared to the 3 boxes of Thredup Rescue scarves that I've gotten before. I think it's just showing the standard in like how clothing quality is declining. Some of these scarves, like this one, it even has like pet dander. I don't know if you can see it. You see this, and it has a lot more. I've taken out a little bit and it has more. So I don't know, I feel like if people are donating stuff, like maybe use a fabric shaver or do some sort of cleaning. And this scarf here has a hole in it. I mean, it's fine, it won't feel because you wrap it around your neck, but still it's probably cheap quality. And the stain. So far I've decided to keep these ones. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 scarves I'm gonna keep, while the rest of the 15 scarves I'm gonna give away either to other people, new students, or thrift stores. I don't like donating clothes to thrift stores, but there is a small community thrift store where I live and they sell scarves for like 50 cents. So a lot of it would get sold. Now, I'm not a fan of infinity scarves. But this one has a zipper, which is kind of cool that I can keep my phone and stuff in it, but it's also broken. I do hope to get it fixed. Probably not possible in the US, but I might be traveling soon and I am hoping I could get it fixed. If that doesn't happen, then this is gonna go in some textile recycling program. Then there is this cute scarf. I'm guessing it's silk, but there's literally no label on it to prove that it's not a polyester mix with silk. So I'm gonna hold on to it. It looks really cute. I might give it to like a younger cousin or niece in my family. This is something I'm gonna keep for myself. This is crepe, pearl crepe, and it's made in Japan. Definitely looks vintage, so it's probably gonna be used in some of my future upcycling projects. Similarly with this, it looks like a silk scarf, but again, it could have had some polyester in it. There is some writing. I'm gonna have some students check what language it is, like in my department. I think it's either Korean or Chinese. I'm sorry, I don't know. Like, I think it looks more Korean, so I'm gonna have them see and make sure it's that. And then I might, again, either give it to one of them or just use it as decoration. Or if nothing else, I might just give it to the thrift store. Then this white scarf I'm gonna use for myself. I do need to wash it. It has an inscription, but I honestly don't know what that means, or like what brand it is. But it's a nice scarf. It's a warm scarf, so sting. And this is a super warm scarf. Like, and then this is a nice scarf, but the color is really weird. I think I'm gonna keep it for myself because I do pray and I need a scarf to cover my hair, and this one is like, you know, good. It's like, it's the right size for it. And this is a very pashmina style stole. I think that's what we call it. I like it. I am keeping it and using it. And then lastly is this green scarf. I'm using it for now, but once I leave the city, I'm probably gonna give it to someone. This is again all polyester, 80% polyester, then 10% nylon and 10% wool. I really wish they didn't mix fabric like this. but I'm gonna use it for now and then probably give it to someone else, like some new international student. So from amongst these, we're gonna sort out some of them. Like I'm gonna give them one by one. Keep in mind, if you take all the things together and dump it at the thrift store, it's too much for them to process. Especially this thrift store is voluntary run. And then I'm not just gonna take it and like give it to one person, because again, I'm putting my load on somebody else. Just this skinny muffler scarf. I'm giving it, all these three, to a international student who just came to the US. She doesn't have winter scarves. And then there's this one. And it's actually a really nice one, but again, I already kept like enough for myself, so this somebody else can use this. And the last is infinity scarves. I don't like infinity scarves, and they're always there in the Thredup box, like you would have at least 2-3. So this is also gonna go to the same person. Then more scarves need to go. So I'm gonna take a few scarves, maybe 3 or 4, that I will take to the thrift store on Saturday, like in 2 days. Again, I don't want to take a lot of scarves at the same time, so this is a weird scarf. It's kind of like, I don't know, what's this design called? Not a practical scarf for me. Definitely some polyester mix. I just wish they don't make these scarves. I don't like it, but maybe somebody would, and if it's being sold for 50 cents, somebody would buy it. Then we have an infinity scarf. It's actually a nice design. Again, I just don't want to keep it, so I will give this to the thrift store, and since they do sell it for 50 bucks, somebody would buy it. The last one that I'm giving for now to the thrift store, it's a nice scarf actually. It says Worth, made in Italy. It's still like linen and polyester mix, but it does have a nice feel to it. It looks a little elegant. I thought of selling it, but then again, I don't have time to be online and sell things. It's gonna take too much effort. So this definitely, the thrift store can sell this for a little higher price and get some money. So this winter scarf is really fuzzy, like there was a lot of piling on it, plus some pet dander, so I did take it out. I had to take out the pet dander, and then I used a fabric shaver to get the piling off, and then I gave it to a new international. So I'm taking 2 scarves. One is an infinity scarf, one is just a plain simple blue scarf. So I put these 2 scarves with 2 shirts in the lobby / laundry room table of an apartment complex where a lot of students live, and they were gone. So now I'm left with 6 scarves. For these 3 scarves, I'm actually gonna take them to the thrift store. Like I've mentioned before, they charge 50 cents per scarves, so it's super cheap. People are more likely to buy it. This is a kind of funky cameo print scarf. This also is very pretty, so it, would sell. And then this, someone can actually, like somebody who's a seamstresser into tailoring, they can use this for some project. So that's one benefit of scarves, that you can use them for like sewing projects as well. And if they're cheaper, it means lower cost, so someone will buy it. So I'm down to the last 3 scarves. Both of these scarves have needed the fabric shaver. This one here, these 2 are mufflers, and this one here is like made in Korea. It's all acrylic. It's that pattern. This one is just, maroon design on pink color. So I just know that this table is where a lot of things get picked up. It's a student apartment. People always take stuff that you leave here if it's in decent condition. And these 2 scarves were also gone. This last scarf, because it had holes, it had stains, I cannot donate it or give it to someone to use, so I'm just putting it in this bag with other scrap fabric, which then I give to the thrift store, the small community thrift store. They have a separate collection for textile recycling, so clothes that are damaged, they put them on the side. So I'm gonna actually even label on the bag that, you know, this is all for textile recycling, so it saves their time. And that's where the last scarf went. So the 3 scarves I gave to one new student, then another 3 scarves I took to the thrift store in one trip, then 1 more scarf I gave to another new student, then 2 scarves I left in that lobby laundry room table, then I gave 3 scarves again to the same thrift store on a second trip, and again 2 scarves I left on the table in that apartment lobby/laundry room, and 1 scarf I put for recycling because it was not usable. It was usable, just in a bad condition. And then the rest 9 scarves I kept for myself. So finally the Thredup box is all empty. I do have the 9 scarves that I am using now or keeping. I may donate or declutter some of those scarves in a few weeks, but for now I don't have to deal anymore with the Thredup box. I will not get another one just because the quality of the scarves is really bad in this one. So not getting one for a while now. You probably cannot make money reselling from the stash. So yeah. But if you want to just do it for fun or have a lot of scarves, sure, go for it.